How you doing?
Great. I'm great.
What about the atmosphere today? How would you summarize the
I
day?
thought it was fantastic. You know, it's amazing to have such a beautiful day. I thought the stadium and the setup and the support we got from NISD was phenomenal. The city came out and we were able to share this Easter weekend, with the people of San Antonio and our Bird family. And it was good to do that and to do it in a fashion where they were able to have an appreciation of the hard work that our young men have been putting forward to be able to display and put out for our fans today. So I thought we did a lot of really good things today as far as the team, and I think the fans' support was outstanding.
Yeah, Frank, it looked like the offense and defense both had their moments.
Yeah, early on the defense came roaring, and later on, and you got to understand everything's situational. When you put it on a plus 40 and you ask them to do things, you expect the defense to be able to score, especially when you get down in the red zone. And plus, back at the minus 35 where they had to go to distance, the defense showed its prowess at that time. And so I think it was advantage, offense at times, defensive at times, to have 2 touchdowns by defensive linemen. That's a rarity. Scoop and score, and just having the tenacity to get after the football and go score points is certainly gratifying to see. I thought our kickers kicked the ball well. We're in a little different stadium, so the goalpost is a little wider. We'll take it. But the distance was there. We had 49 yarders that went through the upright, and we had the distance, and they were clearly down the middle. So like where our special teams practice as well.
It looked like King maybe might take after his brother than he does his dad as far as the speed. So
no, his dad was pretty good now.
Yeah, but he wasn't as fast as Trey was. The guy who was in Texas.
Oh yeah, he was a back. They both get it from their dad.
Frank, what did you think about play of the quarterbacks? Each of them kind of got in there and showed some flashes.
Yeah, you know what? We played everyone that was on the roster. We wanted to give those young men an opportunity. I think it's only the right thing to do. They go through 15, 14 grueling practices and then are put in a position where they have to come out and perform. And I thought that all of our quarterbacks did an admirable job. You saw flashes of each one of them in their strengths, whether it was running or throwing or just controlling the tempo of the game. And so thought Bryce did well, thought Dalton did well, thought Jalen did, as well as Manny pulled a couple of times and ran the ball. So it's always good to know that you have the comfort of quality depth at a position. And so I thought all of our quarterbacks performed well today.
Do you feel comfortable with the backup position now that spring is over?
I feel better seeing it today. I'll need to watch the film and make sure from an audible standpoint we managed the clock correctly and we got the guys in the right motion and did things on the surface. It appears as though it was great. I was glad to see them get hit at times, especially some of our younger guys of experience, because I wanted to see how they would get up and play the next play. And that was important for us to do. We let them be live in every scrimmage, and it was good to see. Us handle that well from a quarterback position.
Some of your players were saying the scoring was a little dubious. It seemed like every time they looked up, the defense was getting 10 points.
Yeah, they don't know any better.
But by doing that, you did keep the fans engaged, and you made for a last-second play too.
Yeah, you know what? Because what happens is it's a controlled situation, and if I'm going to give you the ball at the +9, then I have to put in perspective the reality of if you went 3 and we're going for it on 4, it really would have kicked the field goal, all of those things that they don't take into consideration, but that I have the privilege of controlling to allow it to be the most balanced game possible for us to compete with one another.
Frank, what about the fan turnout today? What did you think?
I thought it was good. I thought right now we're still trying to find our way. Early forecast looked like it may rain throughout the day. It was cloudy earlier. And then the sun came out and it wound up being a beautiful day. So we had people trickle out at times, in excess over 5,000 plus people. I think it'll only get better year in and year out. I thought the way the kids station was set up, kids zone was set up today with the jumpy jumps and face painting. I thought it was everything that you could ask for in a spring game for community.
Your message to these players, as now you're not really going to have a whole lot to do with them until fall camp.
Yeah, continue to progress. Don't let all your hard work regress you. Finish the semester strong academically. We'll get started very soon here in the month of May, late May, with our strength and conditioning programs, and then in July, middle June, get going with what we call our football curriculum or football school, and get right back on track.
And what does Coach Wilson do during this time?
Yeah, I recruit like no other. It's an opportunity for us to canvass our state. On Thursday, we have our San Antonio Storm, where we'll see 103 schools in the San Antonio area. We'll come back off the road on Friday, then go back out on Sunday, as early as Sunday for travel, and Monday get after it and securing our great state of Texas and beyond, and from a recruiting effort standpoint.
In the awards announcements just a minute ago, I heard Josh Stewart's name for most outstanding player and Balin Baker for outstanding defensive player. Those were for the entire camp.
Yeah, well, Balin Baker was, I think his was the outstanding effort and leadership award that we had.
For the entire camp.
For the entire camp.
Okay.
Yeah, we had that. We had a most improved, and then we had the outstanding overall defensive player for camp, and those guys earned those awards respectively.
Frank, you got I know it was kind of limited, but Guidry got a kick return for a touchdown, which is something that this program's never had before.
Yeah.
You can save that for September or October.
Yeah, he looked good too. If we can get him in some space, I think he'd be able to hold on and run away from some people. We had some glimpses, and unfortunately we had one that was taken away from us by Brett Winnigan. But anticipation is there for those young men to have opportunity to do it again.
Frank, you happy with the turnout with the recruits today?
I am. I'm very happy with them. I don't know who's all here. I shook hand and hugged so many of them. I'm going to go shower up here, and we have a little social with those guys, and I'll really be able to have a perspective of who's here. But the list coming into the game and the guys that I've seen on the field was an impressive one, so I am.
Yesterday, Frank, Bo Davis, there was a reaction, I guess, from the NCAA.
Yeah.
What's your level of commitment to him now? Is he still going to be a member of your staff moving forward?
Certainly he will. Prior to us hiring Bo Davis, we did due diligence on our end in corresponding with the University of Alabama, with the NC2A, with enforcement, as well as infractions committee, with Alabama's administration and compliance officers. So we were fully on top of things that were going on. It was no surprise to us. It became public knowledge, but we're committed to him and his commitment to us, improving us. He makes us such a better team from a teaching standpoint, from a technical standpoint, a mentorship to these young men, and his ability to teach and help us become a better program.
How much of a challenge there will it be for him not to be able to go out and recruit off campus?
We'll be fine. I think when you have a guy with that type of pedigree, that you can recruit to them, that he don't necessarily have to be out there at times. I'm not out there in the spring, and so we'll do a lot of work while the coaches are out on the road as far as evaluating and corresponding with them as they're out doing those site visits. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Frank.
All right.